YouTube has a very serious problem where there have been a bunch of advertisements that are not meant to be seen by anyone because the content of these ads are just horrendously bad. These ads themselves go against YouTube's community guidelines, but they somehow exist on the platform. And even worse is that YouTube keeps pushing this new policy of how ad blockers violate YouTube terms of service, but if you turn off ad blockers, you get bombarded with all these terrible advertisements. So we're gonna look into what they are because I actually have footage of myself running into one, and like, I thought it was just everyone else. I've never gotten ad like this until now. This all started when I saw this post here on Reddit. This is the YouTube subreddit r/YouTube, where this one user just talks about, I'm leaving this sub as I'm tired of seeing adult posts every single hour, where they complain about how pretty much on this subreddit every single day there's always a new post of some adult content. So many people report on it on this subreddit. It's so constant and it's everywhere to where it feels like YouTube's not really doing anything about it. So I'm gonna show you some of these. I can't show you the worst ones, obviously, but like this one we're gonna watch, this is a typical experience of what someone would see, and this is kind of like my experience as well, but this is on the YouTube Shorts feed.
See if there's already a megalodon or...
Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can earn an...
Nah, I don't want to see that, dude. Come on. I added a blur to that. You want to know why? Because you can actually see stuff that you're not supposed to see. You know, this platform, YouTube, there's kids that go on here, there's teenagers, like there's people that this content is not supposed to see legally, so that's already a problem for YouTube. But also just like, I don't want to see this stuff on YouTube, you know? There's places online you can go to check this. I just want to have a good time on YouTube. I don't want to see this. And it's obvious that most people don't because it wouldn't be against community guidelines. It wouldn't be against the rules on YouTube. But this is like one of many posts. I can't even like look how many tabs I have open of just what I found, and I can't even show you like half of them because they're just so obscene. But here's another example. This one I guess I could show a little bit of. You could tell what's sort of going on. Like what is this, YouTube, man? Like, why is this an advertisement that's allowed? Obviously, there's something more that they're trying to advertise here. You know, like, who approved this? That's what I want to know. Someone's approving this. Here's another ad. This one's bad, but it's probably one of the most tame ones. So, I don't know what they're advertising. Some sort of X-ray vision phone, you know? This one doesn't actually show, I mean, it shows like that, right? But this is the most tame one I've seen so far because the other ads just straight up show everything. Like literally, like that's where we're at. This next one, it talks about how there's a large amount of like, what the oh my god, dude. It's obvious this isn't yeah, it's obviously this is not meant to be seen by your typical audience. This is meant to get clicks because this is not meant for YouTube, you know? It's not meant for YouTube. This one I can't even show. Like, I can't show that. Like, what the heck? This one, oh yeah, I went through this video. This one, yeah, I can't even show this one at all. I went through the video. I can't show it. It's just straight up exactly that kind of stuff. So I can't even show the rest of the tabs that I have open here. And this is just on the r/YouTube page, and it's like every day there's a new post like this. And it's to the point where I've sent it to YouTube employees and they're like, yeah, we're aware of it now, but it just keeps happening. So it's like, how much is YouTube actually doing about it? Because this has been going on for months. This post here is from 3 months ago, but this has been going on for like a year almost, where it's every day something new. So I want to go into the ad blocker thing, but I want to show you what I actually saw myself. So this is a screen recording of me using YouTube. Like, you can see my profile. This is my account, right? I was looking at some sort of MasterChef thing because Joe here, I find he sucks. So I wanted to find a clip of him copying Ramsay. It's just like a typical random search, you know, MasterChef. And then look at this ad that I got. Like, what is this, dude? What is this? This is like a hotel, whatever the heck the vampire movie is. Like, what is it? What are these fonts and like? It's obvious what's going on here. These pictures here. Hi, babe. Do you like my new selfie? And these are obviously like kind of suggestive. Why is this an ad on YouTube? Like, what? And why did I get it? You know, ads like this are based on your watch history. I turn off ad personalization settings, so I'm just getting the most random ads possible, which means that this is just random and I got it. So that means it's everywhere. You know, if I got it, I can only imagine how many people are getting this. I don't want to see this, YouTube. You know, The craziest part to me is that YouTube approves these. In a bit, I'll talk about how YouTube actually does have to approve these ads, but the bigger concern is this post here. This is from 22 days ago, so obviously it's still been going on. Again, though, this has been going on for months, but this is one of the biggest concerns. How in the world does YouTube expect us not to use ad blockers when it's literally adult content? So this is an ad they got, you know? I'm sure that maybe this was a video that was moving, I don't know, but it might have shown more. That's typical on YouTube nowadays, right? But YouTube has this rule where you are not actually allowed to use ad blockers. It violates terms of service. And users have been getting this pop-up on YouTube where it's like, it looks like you may be using an ad blocker. Video playback is blocked unless YouTube is allowed. It's like, allow YouTube ads or try YouTube Premium. So you either have to pay to get rid of adult content, or you're not allowed to use an ad blocker and just see it, you know? And there's actual like laws where you're not allowed to display this content to people on your site if you're not, you have to be age gated, and YouTube isn't age gated like that. They allow teens to see it just unprompted. So it's a little disturbing that they're pushing this, but also not fixing their crazy ad problem. It's been going on for months. Like when I talked to YouTube employees about this was months ago. So it's still going on today. Like, come on, dude. The worst part is that all of these ads have been approved by YouTube. You know, there's someone who sits through these ads, and it's probably some sort of AI thing, I'll be honest, but it's still approved at a kind of rapid success rate here, where we're getting these many reports. It's just been worse and worse. I want to show you, YouTube has this thing when you upload a video where you have to go through ad suitability checks. So this tab here, the ad suitability things, when you upload a video to YouTube, you have to make sure that it follows guidelines. You have to mark like certain things that are in the video to see like if it's safe for certain advertisers, you know, if it's safe for certain audiences, if it has to be age restricted, all that stuff. So videos get treated very, very carefully, but not the advertisements themselves. The ads, it's like, do they even have a good algorithm for detecting things or self-certification or anything like that? It feels like they don't treat ads the same as they do as creators, which does make sense a bit, but the reason why you're trying to self-certify is to look good for advertisers. But if the advertisers suck anyways, like, who cares, dude? Why are you giving so much focus on the creators and punishing us for stuff that like the advertisers themselves are doing? Like, what the heck? It's pretty backwards. I don't know, man. It's been a very big issue as of late. So I want to hear in the comments actually if you have experienced this before. Because I'll be honest, I thought it was just everyone else for a long time. Until yesterday when I was planning this video, I actually got, you know, the footage here, this ad. Like, what the heck, dude? I don't want to install AI, RP, and text adventures. Like, dude, what that? You all know what this app's being used for, man. So yeah, let me know. I'm so curious what the heck's going on there. Click subscribe for more like this, guys. Goodbye.